Welcome back, YouTube. It's David Mitchell here, and today we're going to be discussing Airbnb. I don't normally like shooting videos from my car, but with the way Airbnb is trending, I had to get on this topic even earlier than I anticipated with the lengthier video that I'm going to be making as far as an update to this one. So here's what I'm thinking. As we know, Airbnb primarily deals with real estate, and real estate is my first love. So chances are I'm just as excited as you are. Airbnb was set to open today at $68 per share on their IPO. Well, it opened at $146, which is about 100% more, well, a little more than 100% more than its anticipated opening rate. Which is great news. It's somewhat of what I expected. I did expect Airbnb to shoot up, but the 146 or the 110% increase roughly is a little bit more than I expected. As far as Airbnb's business principle, it pretty much allows you to rent out your home in the fashion of a hotel and make money pretty much daily. If you live in a desirable area like I do in Atlanta, I've seen people cover their mortgage on their home in less than a week. And this is also fundamentally the reason why Airbnb has doubled their profits within the last 2 years. Now, they have been affected a little bit by they have been affected a lot by the coronavirus, but I do believe that Airbnb is still a solid company. So solid to the point where I do believe that people should own this stock. Now, 2020 has been the king of speculation stocks for like this year. We've seen bankrupt companies become walking zombies and come back to life and triple and double and make people a lot of money. So it's not out of the realm to see. I'm not really surprised to see a company like Airbnb open at over 100% up. So what does this mean? Well, Airbnb earlier this year had an evaluation at roughly around $18 billion. And with the current way that it's trending and at the current stock price, that evaluation now is roughly around $100 billion. Now, most of you know, if you watch some of my other videos, you know how I am about speculation stocks and pretty much the hype surrounding those. We've seen this a lot this year with like Hertz and Whiting Petroleum. You'll see that the stock will pretty much do like the pump and dump approach where investors will run in and pump the stock up, and that'll attract more investors in to try and catch some of that hype, and they end up getting slaughtered. Now, with Airbnb, it's not a bankrupt company, so I'm not going to compare it to a Hertz or a Whiting Petroleum, but I do believe that this is purely from hype. I mean, the fundamentals around Airbnb haven't changed that much, so I wouldn't rush in and buy at $150 per share. I would do so if you have to buy, or if you wanted to buy, if you're speculating that it's going to go higher, buy a little bit, but I do anticipate after the hype dies down that this stock is going to decrease in value. And you don't want to throw your dollar cost average out of whack so much because you bought pretty much during the peak of the hype and now it's trading for around $90 and your dollar cost average is through the roof. I do believe that this stock should be held long term compared to roughly this trading. If you got it at a decent price today and able to turn a profit, again, I believe the stock is going to decrease, so you can certainly sell off and buy back in. But I wouldn't try and like trade this stock, or I wouldn't go all in at the current prices. I'm going to do a lengthier review later this week, but I just wanted to come on and say that because I know a lot of people are going to just start like their hands are going to start shaking and, oh my God, what if it goes to 250 and stuff like that? Don't hold your breath and don't mess up your dollar cost average. This is mostly hype. So let me know in the comments what you're doing. I love to hear from you. I'll probably incorporate some of those questions into the lengthier video that I'm going to be making later this week. I love to hear from you. If you'd like to track the analysis and my breakdown of stocks and real estate, please consider subscribing. I post weekly. Thank you for watching, and until next time.